in the AM. There's nothing like reuniting with my friend Yoni Lipshutz of Simply Tsfat. There's nothing like it. And he is in studio, believe it or not, in Teaneck, New Jersey, bringing us some of the holiness of the holy city. We concentrate a lot on the holy cities of Israel. We concentrate a lot on the holy cities, holy areas, speak a lot about Har HaBayit, a lot about Yerushalayim, a lot about Kaver Rachel, a lot about Yudan Shomron, but we rarely speak with someone who spends so much time in the holy city of Tzfat. Yoni Lipshutz, welcome back to JM and the AM.
Thank you for having me, because you never visited me.
I know, it's terrible. I've never been up there when you were there, huh? Never been up there. It's terrible.
I feel.
How do you tolerate
I feel
that?
chaser.
We're old friends.
You get to Meron once in a blue moon.
I have not been to Meron in a long time.
Really?
Yeah. I would figure probably 10 years. You know, when we went to Meron, it's not 10 years. In 2017, we did a show with Ray Grossman in Migdal HaEmek.
Right.
And we stopped in Meron. That was probably the last time.
No, time has arrived.
What are you talking about? I'm thinking of moving to your neighborhood.
Well, you could use me as a base, right? I have a couple of
You know where we're thinking of moving to?
I have not the foggiest notion.
Jerusalem, of course. We're thinking of moving to Katzrin. Because my friend who lives in Katzrin I keep saying this joke on the air. My friend who lives in Katzrin keeps saying, you'll love it here. You'll have all the space in the world and nobody will ever visit you. So, unlike you who's begging for me to visit, he knows me too well. Anyway, how far is it? 20 minutes to Katzrin from you or much further?
No, it's a little further.
40? 40 minutes?
Half hour, 40 minutes.
Have you ever been there?
Of course.
You've been there?
A lot of groups come to Katzrin. A lot of the schools, they bring them to the Beit Chabad, and where they make olive oil, and we have concerts. It's a gorgeous setting.
Have you been to Chespin?
Of course, we have friends in Chespin. A lot of the people stay a lot of the yeshivas, they stay in the hotel there.
During the war 11 years ago, that was a big hub.
Oh boy.
Chespin.
Yep.
You were not displaced at all during this war, were you?
Aside from now
being in the U.S.
Right.
You refused to leave even though many did. Let's
even
put it that
in 2006, we didn't leave.
Even though many did.
And that was worse.
Right.
2006,
rocket-wise was much worse.
rockets. Right. This war, Baruch Hashem. I mean, the tourism got demolished.
So what do you... Okay, first of all, the very first time that you introduced Simply Tsfat to the American audience was what year? I'm trying to piece this together.
I think it was 2000 or 2001.
Because it's impossible to remain on the music scene with a group for this long, and look what you've done. It's amazing.
You know why? Because Sam Ash introduced us.
Shlomi
Ash introduced us.
He's responsible for the cover of my book.
Remember the Homoac?
Of course.
That was only in our memories anymore.
No, you weren't.
Only our memories.
You weren't in the Homoac before JM and the AM, were you?
When I made Aliyah, I was in the. I made Aliyah from Minneapolis.
Right.
We spent a week here in New York.
Right.
And we went to the Homoac.
And you were not on JM and the AM before that.
I didn't. I had a 10-year hiatus playing the violin.
It's so strange. I would have thought that Shlomi would have booked you because he heard you by us.
No, you know why? It's a great joke. My father, he's Hashem should bless him, and he should be well. He sent our first tape to Shlomi Ash called Fresh Air. Right. And Shlomi Ash introduced us, holding up the CD, saying, anyone whose father, is trying to pump his son to be something's questionable here, and he sends me this tape called Fresh Air with a picture of 3 Hasidim. And it's like, what's the connection between Fresh Air and the 3 Hasidim? No, we're not getting it.
Fresh Air.
Fresh Air. And Hasidim?
Yeah.
Regarding bodily.
In other words,
it was no joke.
In other words, Shlomi
that's how he introduced
in typical
us.
Shlomi, he said that on stage?
On stage.
That's funny. That's funny.
I got it on video. I got to find it. I'll send it to you one day.
And you're saying that we met there first, before you were ever on the show.
That was our first major appearance.
I got to speak to Shlomi. If you're out there, call 212-529-4620. Shlomi, if you're out there, call in. I got to straighten this out. There's no way I'm letting Shlomi take credit for your career, and I can. I mean, come on. By the way, Shlomi, as I just was saying, he gave us the title to my book. I wrote a book about the first 40 years of my career, and he gave us the title for it. So he was prominent in that project, and obviously we're still very close with him, I'm proud to say. And he's probably not listening, because if he was listening, he would have called already. But anyway, so that was the beginning of Simply Tsfat. Right. And you've been together as a group for 24 years.
25.
25 years, whatever.
Even 26.
You should do a 25th anniversary celebration. Well, you basically are. It's
this
tour,
Chanukah,
right?
This Chanukah,
Did you send it to me or not?
I just sent it to you, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, because I like to keep everybody up to date on the latest and greatest when it comes to Jewish music. Simply Tsfat, all three of them, you, Eliyahu, and
Yonatan
will be together in St. Louis this Shabbos.
Yes.
David Fishoff was just here the other day. He said he's going to St. Louis.
Well,
so funny.
There's a reason why.
The show. Sunday night, the first night of Chanukah at Fifth Avenue Synagogue. Nice.
Yes,
How'd
indeed.
that come about, I
don't know. The East Side, something's happening there.
The East Side is hopping. The East Side is hot, no joke. You're going to get a good crowd there.
I hope. I just don't. I'm wondering if there are going to be demonstrations against us.
Of course there will.
Because we're from Israel.
Of course they will.
And we're promoting Israel.
Of course there will. Get this straight now.
So what do I do when I arrive?
Get in very early and leave very late. That's it.
I shouldn't ask Tiny to come along with me? Vinny and Tiny?
No. They won't. I hate to tell you, they wouldn't help. Just make sure that the synagogue has alerts the NYPD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy! I'm speaking like this because I have inside information of how the people got out of Park East Synagogue, and it was a bad scene.
Oh my gosh!
There were 150 people in there. It was a bad scene. Anyway, Monday of Chanukah. Where is that? Michigan?
Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Did I write Miami?
You wrote me. I don't know what that meant.
Oops. Typo.
But Miami with Rabbi Katz, Chabad on Wheels. Tuesday night at the Chabad of Fort Lauderdale. Someone just mentioned this on the air. You and a listener are having a machlokas. You and a listener, in typical Tsfat fashion,
what?
You and a listener are in a machlokas. The listener from Hollywood, Florida, says you'll be in Fort Lauderdale December 16th. You said you'll be in Fort Lauderdale December 17th.
Well, I'm sorry. That's a typo. I made the typo. It's no machlokas.
So the listener's right. As usual, my listeners got it right.
My typos are
unbelievable.
What are you going to do? I made a mistake on all the dates over there.
You know what it is?
Tuesday is the 16th.
Because you're used to the Kislev dates. That's what you're used to.
I'm used to writing the dates in Israel,
Correct.
which is the day
Reverse.
and then the month.
Correct. I mean, they can't give you a break, can they?
Oh boy.
Then Wednesday of Chanukah, you'll be at SAR, our friends in Riverdale.
Yeah.
Then you'll be at Morty Stiebel in Lakewood that night, Wednesday night. Motzei Shabbos of Chanukah, you'll be at the Mount Sinai Jewish Center. That's Washington Nights, right?
Yes,
Washington
sir.
Nights.
With the Yekis.
And then Sunday, those Chanukah, you'll be in White Lake in Rockaway, New Jersey with Rabbi Baumgarten. So lots going on.
Yeah.
With Simply Tsfat, and it does seem like we have... Hang on a second, I got to make a connection here. Hang on a second. Hey, Shlomi, is that you?
I hope so. Otherwise, somebody has my phone.
So, Yoni's here, and he claims that it wasn't that JM and AM introduced Simply Tsfat to Shlomi Esh and the Homo Whack in 2001. It's that the first time...
It was his father.
Whoa, can I finish my side first? He claims that...
I'm sorry, you sent me the script before. I'm just reading it.
He claims that it was at the Homo Whack that I first met him. Which is accurate?
The latter.
Really? I went to that Homo Whack weekend having no idea who Simply Tsfat was?
We both have to say thank you to Shlomi Ash. Thank you.
Shlomi, I'm in a terrible position. I'm told I have to say thank you to you.
No, we have to say thank you to your father. We have to say thank you to your father.
But that's a father's obligation to help his son.
No, I will speak from personal experience. That's not how it works.
Excuse me. If I remember, wait. Let's just get you're from Westchester, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Any Jewish parent from Westchester that's promoting a son who became a Jewish musician, that's some...
That's what?
I'm sorry. When I got that demo tape totally out of the blue, and I heard it, and the music the music connected with me. I'm proud of the way it connected with me, like on a whole different level than just the song. The way you guys, the performance, and you felt it on the tape because it was back on tapes. You felt on the tape this wasn't an act. There was an authenticity and a warmth, like an organic warmth to the music, which you didn't hear because that was when all the computer stuff and everything was starting. And then I'm reading the letter from your father, and I'm looking to return address in Westchester, thinking to myself, AI didn't exist then either, so that was real. And I said, if a father's quelling about a son playing stuff like this, living in Tsfat, those are dots I want to connect. Huh?
Shlomi, I just went through the concert schedule, the performance schedule, the gig schedule for Simply Tsfat for these next couple of weeks. I don't see the King David room on there. Is that going to be rectified or not?
We couldn't get them. We already tied in with Dennis Wolfberg and Shlomo.
Yeah. Now we're definitely going down memory lane, to say the least. For those of you wondering, the King David room was the theater at the Homoac, and of course the Homoac, unfortunately,
Oliver Shalom,
is long gone. Yes, long gone. All right, Shlomi, thanks for clearing this up. I really was under the impression, and will continue to tell people, that they were introduced to everybody by JAM and not you in the Homework.
Look, Nachum, once you disconnect this call, I have no recourse except just saying, okay, one more person taking credit for stuff I did. But that's fine, as long as it's you.
Oh! Shlomi, this has really nothing to do with you. I'm just out there always trying to take credit.
Okay, Yoni? Is he okay? Is he in pain? Did something hurt?
I don't know.
Anyway, hey, he's the one who dropped it.
Nachum, mark his back. Give him a call if you're in pain. But,
He's the one who dropped this news. Yoni's the one who told us up front that this is how it happened. He was 100% right. I think
they used to have on the website my introduction to this performance.
Wow.
I just can't get over it. I cannot believe that I never had met them before heading up to Spring Glen, New York. All right, Shlomi, thanks a million.
I still remember Izzy Talmad's reaction to the tape was like,
wow. Izzy distributing?
Yeah. Back in the old days.
Oh, my gosh.
He was surprised I said, because I never would recommend him act. So, I would... he would recommend me. And when I said, he knew how I felt about, when I sent him that, he was intrigued. And when he heard it, he understood why.
Amazing. Thank you, Shlomi.
Thank you, Shlomi.
Did it sell? Was it a hit, the first album? You remember? Did it make an impact or not?
Hit platinum. I don't know.
No, seriously, did it make an impact?
People come to me now who have children.
Like, did he sell the first 1,000 CDs?
I don't. He sold all the CDs. But
no, but you know what I mean.
I have no...
People come over and say what?
That they were weaned on Simply Tsfat. Mamish. I have parents, with little babies, they come up to us. I remember when.
I remember when. Yoni Lipshutz is here. Simply Tsfat is on tour. Your comrades get here in the next few days, I assume.
Sunday, Monday.
And then you have a full schedule. Are there open dates?
No.
You're sold out?
Dates. We're sold out.
Seriously?
Yeah. Baruch Hashem.
My dream is to have you guys for Malava Malka somewhere.
Tzfat.
We should do it in Tzfat.
Yalla.
Can't get all my listeners there.
We can.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
To Tzfat?
Yeah. Come to the Fiddler's Inn.
That's what it's called, the Fiddler's Inn.
.net. Not .com is in Tennessee.
Fiddlersinn.net.
Right, that's the day job.
If you want to stay in Tzfat.
That's the day job.
And are there extended stays? Could someone
go
there? People can go there for a week if they want.
Full vacation apartments with kitchenettes and...
How many units do you have? 2?
We have 3. 3 what they call suites,
right?
Separate, independent,
right.
Private,
right.
And 1 villa with 9 bedrooms. It's perfect for
simchas and stuff.
Smachot,
right? And seriously, during the war, was it 2 years of zero business? Or you did
zero.
Seriously?
I rented out a couple of the zimmers long term, for the.
Right.
But even that was.
Is it picking up now?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. The August, the Beines Manim was nice.
Right.
It was good.
They always say that the farmer is the greatest person of faith because everything, his entire life depends on the weather, which of course is 100% controlled by God, as we know, aside from those who think that Jews control the weather. And then when you're in small business, because we go through this all the time, when you're in small business, it's also a level of faith because, there's so many factors that can, one thing goes wrong, it can take you months to recover, et cetera, et cetera. You are sitting in Israel at the mercy, and I'm sorry I'm saying it this way, but everyone knows I don't mean it like this, at the mercy of the enemy. Because if they do start, I know, of course it's God, but you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Because if they start up, everything shuts down by you.
It's a reminder, a daily reminder, an annual reminder.
I remember now. You actually gave us an opportunity to just rent space. And I did that once or twice. I bought 1 or 2 nights. Wasn't it you? I think it was your place where I bought 1 or 2 nights during the war, or during COVID. Maybe it was during COVID.
Yeah, maybe.
Where there was a thing where you sent something out and said, "Please just help support the community, the people that usually work here, etc." So we booked a couple of rooms that obviously went up. Easy housekeeping when we did that. I'll tell you that much. But I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Anyway, the positive is that you're in the holy city of Tsfat.
That's where I'm supposed to be.
And I have 2 children living in Jerusalem, and I always wonder if living there, it makes the specialness of it wear off. How many years are you in Tsfat?
35 years.
So what would you say after 35 years? Is there still a big level of specialness that maintains itself in your family and community?
Okay, so Yerushalayim is Eish, right? With fire. Because of the Beis HaMikdash and the Korbanot.
Correct.
Tzfat is the Yereach. Tzfat is the moon.
Right.
It's soft. It doesn't burn you. And it's also, one of the 4 Ari Miklat, the cities of refuge. So a lot of people there are murderers, accidentally. And
Did I know that Tzfat was an Ir Miklat?
We need protection.
I thought it was one of the 4 holy cities. No, seriously.
Also, yeah.
And it was an Ir Miklat?
That's what I understand, yeah.
Interesting. So you're there.
Right.
And am I right or wrong that there's still this aura about it that maintains itself even after 3.5 decades?
After 2,000 years.
But I'm saying for you, meaning what you feel.
Yes, for sure. No question about it. I walked down those cobblestones, and this is where the Ari was. This is where it happened. The Gemara was written in that whole area.
How far do your bandmates live from you?
Well, they abandoned me.
Where are they? What city are they in?
Eliyahu lives in Yerushalayim.
Right.
Yer HaKodesh.
Not bad. Not a bad upgrade. Yeah.
And Mr. Zaram is living near his parents in Rehovot currently.
Nice.
So he's able to do the mitzvah a lot better and a lot more often than he used to.
Very nice. Yoni Lipshutz is here. We're talking about Simply Tsfat. We'll go through the schedule if you want to attend any of their performances during the Chanukah season. They are sold out. For those of you who thought that he'd be here begging people to book them on these empty nights in their schedule, that's not the case. They are sold out.
Sold out.
Thank God. Look, here's the bottom line. And this is what we really should concentrate on since you are sold out. Obviously, there are people taking care of your properties while you're here in the United States.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. You have family members, other people, I'm sure.
My 2 daughters and son-in-law.
All right. And I hear they're wonderful.
But then?
Obviously. So there are people who are going to be traveling to Israel at the end of December. And at the end of January, Yeshiva break.
Look us up, www.fiddlersin, not fiddlers sin, fiddlersin, -net.
And,
be in touch.
And what's the weather like in December in Tzfat? Like, are people going to be frozen or what?
Well, we have air conditioning, we have
for
heating.
December?
We have heating.
Oh.
Come on.
So, okay, that I get. But what is it like?
Once every 3-4 years, we get snow, and it doesn't melt. And
a typical December Shabbos in Tzfat is comfortable to walk in the streets. Like,
It's wet.
It's not 15 degrees outside.
There are 2 seasons in Israel. Don't you remember? There's summer and rainy season.
Right. There's 100 degrees, and there's
rain,
and there's winter. Right?
Not winter, rain.
I'm saying, but winter in Israel is rain. Right?
Yeah.
So did it rain? Did it rain this week in Tzfat?
I wasn't there.
You don't speak to anybody in Tzfat while you're here?
They don't tell me the weather report.
You don't go on your computer to see what's happening in Tzfat? I mean, come on. Because not every day rains during the winter there.
When I call my wife, we talk about the 8 kids and the 28 grandkids, and we talk about what's going on in our lives. The weather report is left for people who don't have what to talk about.
Where's your oldest grandchild right now? What city?
He's in Yerushalayim. He just fell and he hurt his knee.
I'm sorry to hear that. What, an army accident?
No, but it might get him out of the army. He's 18.
That's great.
They're looking for him.
They're looking for an excuse. That's hilarious. And he's the oldest of 28.
He's the older grandson. I have a granddaughter who's 20 going.
Where does she 21. Hang out?
She is teaching in Kiryat Shmona.
That's far.
Yeah. No, it's not far.
It's on the northern 45 border.
45 minutes. What's far?
Is Kiryat Shmona less than an hour from you?
Yes.
Interesting.
Depends on how heavy your foot is.
I'm trying to get my northern geography set because, as you know, I'm going to end up either in the north or in a lot. One of the two.
One of Israel. That's not Israel.
It's not biblical Israel. You don't
have to pay tax. You don't have to. There are no tariffs down there.
You have to keep 2 days Yontif in a lot or not?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know.
I wonder what the rabbis say about that.
Ask your rabbi. Ask your local rabbi.
Interesting. Anyway, so that's the story. Your granddaughter up in Kiryat Shmona, your grandson in Yerushalayim, and those are the people that you check on when you call Israel.
I don't ask them how's the weather.
About the weather. However, back to my point.
Yes.
If someone does spend Chanukah weekend
very special.
And it's not raining the entire time.
No.
It's off and on. It's right. Some days good and some days not good,
Rain is good every day.
I just said that. Some days good. And some days without the rain is not good. You're not going to get me on that one. My father was
recovered. You recovered on that.
My father was
quick.
You can't say a bad word about it in Israel. If we would complain
that
rain ruined our day in Israel, oh my gosh. He was not happy.
One of my kids got married, and there was a machlokus between the machotonim. What day should the wedding be?
Right.
And there's a minhag,
right.
that the wedding should be at the beginning of the month,
right.
not at the end of the month.
First half of the month, right.
And so we wanted it to begin at the beginning of the month, and they were saying,
doesn't matter.
It's got to be at the end of the month. So I went to my rabbi. I said, Rabbi, what's the deal here? They don't want it on the...
Right.
He said, any day there's a wedding is a good day.
Ooh, I like that answer.
I said, never mind.
I like that
never
answer.
Mind.
I like that answer.
You don't have to cry about the little things,
Yeah, that's true. But there are a lot of people in this audience from the Hasidic background who would be mocked to get married in the first half of the month.
But if the Machotonim are of a different idea,
did you see the moon this morning?
Machlokus isn't worth
Understood. Did you see the moon this morning when you were driving?
Did I see the moon? I was driving over the Tappan Zee Bridge.
You didn't see the moon. It was absolutely
busy.
Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular.
I was busy talking to my wife before Nate's.
You see that? And I was speaking to my son at 3:40 this morning at his army base near Modi'in.
He's in the army base?
He's in the army.
Wow.
He's in Sahel.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of me?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Well, you raised him.
Okay. And he also has an amazing mother.
Well, she's not here to thank. It wouldn't be a sneeze for me to thank her anyway.
Oh, that's the Madrega you're on. Very impressive. Write her a note. I'll deliver it. Chas v'shalom, you should actually meet up with somebody. All right. Yoni Lipshutz is here. He mentioned this song to me earlier off the air. We'll do it from Simply Tsfat, and you're listening to JM in the AM.
אל תהיה עצוב, 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 למה להיות עצוב, אל תהיה עצוב, למה להיות עצוב, יש הרבה טוב רק בשבילך, רק תיקח ותשמח,
Hey man, 2,000 years is enough. We gotta pick ourselves up, ready. Let's go. Take a friend and start the dance. Yeah, that's good. Take his hand. Let's go together. Lakewood. All right. Shmulik, Yosele, Riverdale. Come on, let's go. Let's dance. Let's go. Hey, you in the corner. Come on. Those problems, forget about it. You know, if you dance, I bet you those problems will go away. Come. Go. Okay, pack up your suitcases. Everybody come there. It's Israel. You're a Kodesh Shvat.
אחי, מה העניינים שמה? מה אתה יושב בפינה ככה כמו לא יודע מה קרה לך?
Song means don't be sad.
Don't do it.
How do we say it in Hebrew?
Well, the Rebbe
Al
said...
Tiatzuv?
Al Tiatzuv.
And someone actually stopped you and said that the song was very meaningful to
Oh
them.
my gosh. It's so funny because when that album was reviewed, they said that song was the pits and it was only filler to fill out the album and it was terrible, but all the other songs, it was a good review except for that one track. I'm telling you, a week later, it was played on air and someone called me and said it saved my life.
Wow.
I was on the precipice of, God forbid.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And I was just like a celestial joke on this. They don't know that it's not filler.
Shows you what the reviewers know.
Oh my gosh.
I better be careful now when I review music. Simply Tsfat. Let's go through the schedule one more time.
Thank
those of you who are traveling to Israel and you have this desire to spend some time up north, Meron you mentioned, Tzfat obviously. What other tourist attractions do we have? Amukah's right there.
Right. We have
Kever of the Rambam's there or not?
No, the Rambam is in Tveria. It's only half hour away.
Yeah, and it's on the way, actually.
It's on the way. There you go.
You get an opportunity to go to the Fiddler's Inn, fiddlersin.net, fiddlersin.net. Again, it's fiddlersin.net.
There you go. Right, .com is in Tennessee. Don't do it.
Will you help people with Shabbos plans if they come to Fiddler's Inn?
If
I get there,
we will help.
I wouldn't know where to go daven. I wouldn't know where to find the minyan I want, etc. Yeah, you can't find me an Ashkenaz minyan?
That's a little difficult.
There's no Ashkenaz.
No, there is.
Okay,
there is.
So I need to know where to go.
You go to Breslov.
Okay. No, I need to know where to go for my minyan. I need to know where to get a good shul on Shabbos morning. Do you know all this stuff or not?
Yes.
Okay.
And it will be shared. I won't keep it a secret.
I hope it'll be shared.
We won't gatekeep it.
I'm not heading up to Tzfat for no reason. What are you kidding? You better not. You better not gatekeep it. Okay, here's the schedule. Everybody listen carefully because this might apply to you. Simply Tsfat is together performing Friday and Shabbos, or I should say this coming Shabbos night, I assume, right? Saturday night?
Right.
In St. Louis with the right Tendler.
St. Louis.
If you're listening in St. Louis, get ready. First night Chanukah, Sunday, Fifth Avenue Synagogue. Monday Chanukah, Rabbi Katz in Miami, Chabad on Wheels. Tuesday, at the Chabad of Fort Lauderdale by the Sea. That's Tuesday of Chanukah. Wednesday of Chanukah at SAR. Wednesday at Chanukah at Morty Stiebel at night in Lakewood, New Jersey. You get a crowd in Lakewood? Have you played
Yes, it's beautiful. I love
it there.
Morty Stiebel is incredible. It's so special.
Who's Morty?
So special. He's someone who passed away.
So they named
it after him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Motzei Shabbos Chanukah, when I'm going to be eating my bagels and latkes, you'll be up in Washington Heights at the Mount Sinai Jewish Center. I love that shul. And finally, Zos Chanukah Sunday night, you'll be in White Lake, Rockaway, New Jersey with Rabbi Baumgarten.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And some may ask, are there really Jews there? And I can tell you there are.
There are.
Oh, there are.
Eliyahu actually grew up. That was a summer home they had in White Lake.
White Meadow
Rockaway.
Lake?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They went there for the summertime. Yeah. That's how we got to know. That's how the inn was, because he knew the area.
That was the entree.
Yeah.
Yes, you wanted to say. I'm sorry.
I wanted to say that after Chanukah, Eliyahu and I'm going to be here for another month or two.
Right.
I'm taking my parents,
Right.
but Eliyahu is staying on also, and we have opportunity if anyone wanted a simply duet.
A simpler Simply
very
Tsfat.
simple, very simple.
A simpler Simply
Right. So
Tsfat.
if anyone was interested in having,
So that would be what, January?
Shever brachas
For January?
until January 11th, I believe.
First half of January.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So anybody out there who wants to try out the Simply Tsfat duet?
Try out.
You want to try out the
Isn't
Simply...
it a nice, quiet Shever brachas with background music, violin, guitar, right? I told you about the violin and the guitar. Did I ever tell you about that? We all know that the four cities are the holy cities in Eretz Yisrael.
Right.
The Ari, there's in the Kitvei Ari, the books of the Ari, he says that the musical instruments, you should know this.
Go ahead.
You got to know this. You don't know this? You don't know what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
How would you know this? The musical instruments are also compared to the four elements.
Yeah.
Right? We have that band called Fire and Water, whatever. Anyway, so if we compare the four elements, Jerusalem is fire. What compares to fire? Hebron is earth.
Right.
Tveria is water, right? What musical instruments compare to Tsfat, air, right? So if you think about it, Hebron being the place where the Avos are buried, Adama, are like percussion drums. And Tsfat is kind of obviously air, is clarinets and air flutes, etc. He says that stringed instruments are water, and if you think about a nevel, about a harp playing, it's like water waves or a water stream, or babbling brook, whatever. So what's fire?
What's the answer?
So the answer
Saxophone.
is the violin.
Oh, really?
The violin, because when you draw the bow across the strings, it's friction.
Wow.
And friction is fire.
I like that.
So now, when did David HaMelech wake up? B'chatzot.
Right.
He woke up at midnight.
Right.
How did he wake up? What was his alarm?
The harp.
The harp.
The wind.
Well, the wind played on his harp. Where was the wind from? Tzafon, Tsfat.
North.
The northerly wind. It came from Tsfat. Tsfat is the medium of music, because there's no music under the water. There's no music in the
Ground.
in the ground, right? And so when you have fire and water together, violin and guitar, v'nevel, fire and water, what's that in Hebrew? Eish v'mayim, shemayim.
Heaven.
There you go.
It's musical heaven.
There you go.
So I want to make one more recommendation before we wrap up. In addition to trying out the duet, you and Eliyahu, I think people should take the opportunity, especially for the beginning of January, if you're not busy. I don't know how your weekends work, to invite you and Eliyahu for a Shabbos, to talk about Tzfat, to play some music, Motzei Shabbos, to have a real Hasidic
We're available
Tzfat
during
experience.
Tzfat. Those two Motzei Shabboses, the 3rd and the 10th,
Right.
were actually booked.
Really?
Right.
Local? Like if someone in New York or New Jersey wanted you for Shabbos, could you do it? For Shabbos
For
itself?
Shabbos itself, we're available.
Okay.
For Motzei Shabbos, those two Motzei Shabboses were not available.
Right.
But
How do people reach you?
reach me from the website, simplytsfat.com.
Simple as that.
It's simply
Tzfat with a
Tsfat.
Z or an S?
Right. So we say T as in Torah, S as in Simcha, fat as in not skinny, as Torah. We're fat in Torah and Simcha. So now I give you the mnemonic.
If you say
to
so.
remember.
Mnemonic.
Thank you, mnemonic.
Something like that. I thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being joined.
Enjoy the tour.
Thank you.
Best regards to everybody,
Thank you very much.
including your bandmates and your family. And maybe we'll see you in Tzfat soon.
You the best. You the best, Nachum.
You have a song called You the Best.
That's right. We have an album called You the Best.
Oh, it's an album.
It's an album.
Is
It's
there
a
a title
live
track
album.
or no? There's no title track to it.
No, but it's a live album.
Right.
This is,
Understood. Maybe we'll make it to Tzfat one day.
Yalla, you're invited. You have a place. You have a home. You have a bed. You have a pillow.
Yeah. Is the villa expensive? Is it an expensive proposition?
Tzfat is the acronym for Tzarich Parnasa Tomid, okay? In Hebrew, right? You always need a livelihood. So, but for you, we can make an exception. We'll double the price.
The music artist that you listened to most as a kid was
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? As a kid?
Because you didn't grow up in any Orthodox circles.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious? You're
I just
asking me
want to
this
know. I'm just
question?
curious. A musician like yourself who's musically trained?
Bach.
Seriously, you were classical music?
Oh, my gosh. Do you know anything about him?
No.
It's the same time as the Baal Shem Tov. Hashem, there was a shefa from the Mala that needed to come down into this world. The non-Jews got Bach.
Wow.
We got the Baal Shem Tov.
Right. Who has a couple of good nigunim himself.
That's an understatement.
Very different than Bach's nigunim. But he's got
And we're not talking about the Bach from the Gemara.
Right. Johann Sebastian Bach is who you mean.
Yeah.
So do you still listen to classical music in your when you want to relax a bit or not? Like it has zero impact on you?
Do I have to tell the truth?
Well, why wouldn't you? Like it's not a sin to listen to it, is it?
It makes me very happy.
Right. And so you do get an opportunity.
I do.
Are your parents into classical music?
Very much so.
Really?
Very much so.
Also Bach, or they prepare
anything and
like
everything.
they go for Beethoven?
They go for everything except Stravinsky.
Wow. Igor.
Igor.
You must be shocked that I'm familiar at all with classical music. You're not
Listen,
shocked?
you're Mr. Music. This is...
No, I'm not Mr. Music. It's just funny that I actually know their full names. That's all, you know. When I was in elementary school, I had to write a paper about a composer, a classical composer.
Who did you choose?
I have to pronounce it the way my mother told me to pronounce it. Dvorak.
Yes.
Most people would say
nice.
Dvorak, but it's Dvorak. But I don't think I ever heard his music.
Nah.
I just wrote a paper about his life.
Very intense music.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's that really intense Beethoven piece? The fourth? The 10th?
The fifth.
No.
It's not a bottle.
No, I'm talking about the sad...
Da, 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 da.
No, that's a famous piece that everyone loves.
That's the fifth.
There's a piece by Beethoven. I don't know if it's the fourth or 10th or what. That's really dark and thunder, like there's a lot of thunder in it. You know?
The ninth is
Maybe
the Eroica. I mean, that or the Eroica.
Right.
One of them is a huge chorus.
Right, it's the ninth.
There's no 10th, by the way.
So it's the ninth. That's what I'm talking about.
It was the last one.
Right. And it's his darkest one, right? It's like a lot of power in it, correct?
They're all got a lot of power.
You know what I mean, though, by power, like raw power as opposed to the beautiful, Fifth of Beethoven stuff.
They all have movements, and the movements sway between power and...
Right. But in that one, in the ninth, it's...
No, that's it. Right. That's intense, yeah.
Right. Because there's one piece to it. I don't remember.
The last movement, yeah.
Which is just insane. Like,
how do you know from this?
I'm the type of guy who likes to tell people he knows a little bit about everything.
Rabbi Nachman, he says that music comes from the same place, Tachat HaKisei HaKavod, under the throne of glory, as nevuah, as prophecy.
Hard to believe that that's not true.
And the prophets, when they prophesied, they couldn't prophesize without music. They needed the music to put them in a state of ecstasy, and then they prophesized. They didn't just, walk around and prophesize. They needed the music to get them into that state.
I wonder what David HaMelech would say about the music that's produced today. I'm being serious. I'm not joking. Like take Dveikus, right? Heartsig and beautiful helps people know the words to many psukim and tehillim, etc., etc.
Right.
I wonder what he would say about it. Like, would he say this is a joke, or would he say this is a really valuable vehicle for people to be inspired?
There's no question the latter.
You think so?
There's no question. The only sveikas that I personally have is that the electric music is not necessarily music.
Right.
It's electric. And
halachically, we make distinctions of microphone use and voice without a microphone.
That's right.
Shabbos, Kol Isha, a whole bunch of stuff that's discussed. That's a very good point you're making. Right. What would he consider that pure music if he heard synthesized stuff? That's interesting. Did you say that? If he heard a good sax solo, What would he say?
But a sax?
Right, I'm saying, but some is machine generated and some is human generated. So a real human generated sax solo.
That's music.
What would David Melech
That's
say?
music. 100%. It comes from the lungs of a person. He's putting his whole geschmack neshama into it.
So you're not saying modern or updated. You're saying more the machine type. What would he say to that?
Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't ask what he would say to it. I myself have speakers on the machine music.
Right. Boy, you'd have been horrified by a little WhatsApp I got yesterday. Someone put into AI, create a song sung by this guy about this, and then sent me the song. And it was
a great song?
I wouldn't say great song. It was just, it's unbelievable. Within seconds, AI created a song.
Wow.
With all the instruments, the entire background, the chorus, the words, the lyrics, everything.
You know what it used to be in the old days, and we're talking about like 200, 300, 500 years ago, a person would get married on a Friday because it's expensive to have all the Sheva brachas, and
so
Friday night would be Suda, and they would hire Goyim. This is what the Rabbanim were for fire about against. They would hire Goyim on Friday afternoon to play the Simcha, to play, and they would continue playing into Shabbos.
Right.
And I know the Rabbanim were very fire against that because it was on Shabbos, but
understood.
But that's what it happened.
The whole debate about non-Jews playing Jewish music has continued even without the Shabbos question,
right,
all the way until now. Especially you go to all these live events and weddings, etc. But you just said something to me. What was it? I had to add to that. What were we just talking about? You mentioned about the machines and the synthesized music
and Nevuah.
And it doesn't sound the same, and I can't remember what it was.
And David Melech, what would he say?
Right. I don't remember. Anyway.
All right. Hey, listen, we're getting on in our years.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Good seeing you as well.
Thank you so much for having us.
A pleasure.
And
see you in Tsfat.
Looking forward to it. It's a standing invitation. Don't wait until every week I have to invite you.
How many kosher restaurants are in Tsfat?
Not enough.
Seriously?
There are a few.
Are there places to eat? Are there places?
Mendy's is fantastic.
There's a place where Hasidim eat.
Mendy's, unbelievable.
Who's Mendy? Chabad guy?
Sanzer, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Came all the way from Ashdod?
He's been there a long time.
Has he been there a while?
Yeah. It's a fantastic restaurant. The steaks are comparable to what's it, the
Reserve
Deli
cut.
Casbah. Reserve
cut. Wow. You're pulling out a classic, let me tell you. All right, unfortunately, we got to end this thing.
Thank you so much.
Because I've been enjoying it so much. I'm trying to think of ways to prolong this conversation, but I can't think of any other way. Because whenever I thought of something creative to say, I forgot what it was.
Oops.
Anyway, it is what it is. Our brothers and sisters in Israel, we are with you. It's your favorite, America's one and only Jewish Moments in the Morning radio program, heard on listeners-sponsored digital radio around the world, the web at NachumSegal.com and the Nachum Segal Network, and of course, the beloved NSN app. Reminder, our year-end fundraiser is in full swing. If you haven't yet supported our efforts here at JMM and the Nachum Segal Network, go to fjbunity.org, fjbunity.org, and I thank you.